This is Amy's first ever community, and the question is, can I guide her to not only taking out all of the play cards, but completing a legacy as well?
Oh my god!
I spawn in and Amy's very complimentary about my luck.
I love how equipped you look compared to my team.
Yeah, well, I mean, these are your cannon fodder, effectively. I'm sure we can all agree we're off to a fantastic start. Gotta let them know early doors that people are expendable. So we collect the rucksacks from the starter car.
This way, guys.
Then make our way over to the starter base. And I should probably let you know I'm gonna treat this series like I'm David Attenborough. I'm gonna let her make her own decisions, but occasionally I might have to save a baby penguin. Think of me as the Welsh David Attenborough. Die Attenborough, if you will. And no, I did not just wish death upon one of our national treasures. Die, spelled D-A-I, is a Welsh way of saying Dave or David. Now don't say I never taught you anything.
There's people in my home.
I let her know we're gonna have to clear out the zombies if she wants to make this house a home.
Right, you guys go inside, I'll stay outside.
Fair play, she's really taken this leadership role to a new level. Risking the troops while you sit back and sip margaritas. Maybe she does actually watch my videos. Hey, it won't be long and she'll be able to apply for a management position.
Are you doing it?
Are you literally just waiting outside?
Yeah, I'm the leader. I say you go to kill people, you kill people.
With that kind of management style, you'd have thought she worked in an Amazon warehouse. She then claims the site as a home, and we then have to pop out to pick up some building materials. And this is a society, so Amy always makes sure to use the gate. She finally kills her first zombie, then decides to become a micromanager.
You don't want to fall down this cliff, so be careful.
But I've never been particularly great at taking orders, so quickly dash off the very end. I lead her towards the billboard and become a minor nuisance. But I'm starting to think she might be legally blind.
Oh, that billboard.
Yeah, the only thing around you that looks like a billboard. My earlier use of gunfire bites her in the ass, and so it begins.
Did you let them?
No, I didn't do anything. Well, she searches high, I'll search low. And what's lower than huffing petrol directly out of the pump? After she's finished nosing about, I tell her to grab some unleaded from the pumps so we can get her starter car up and running. At least then we won't have to risk our lives climbing up and down cliffs. And if I'm being honest with you, I think she's starting to get a bit big-headed.
Why haven't you killed those yet?
Killed what?
The zombie.
Well, hang on, I've only just noticed one of them. Don't work with your missus, guys. Honestly, God. She finds building mats in the fridge, but gets a bit confused about where to find a gas can.
I don't know what to get. What?
Yeah, I told you. From the gas pumps.
Oh.
For fuck's sake, Amy, where else are you going to get fossilised dinosaur gunk? It's obvious when you know when, innit?
Funny.
And with that highly profitable run, we head back to base. And I figure out how to triple my roly-poly quota. Woo! Oh, wow. Barrel rolling all over the place.
Barrel rolling up a hill.
In fact, I think it's fair to say I become the roly-poly world champion. Whee! That was cool, right?
Yeah, sure.
We both drop off materials, and I try to teach Amy the art of building.
But where should I have my infirmary? Outside the front or the back?
It's entirely up to you, it doesn't make a difference. I also tell her she'll need to remove the debris and repair the double bed facility.
Oh no, it says it costs two diggies.
2 diggies. That means it takes 2 people to repair it. We decide we need to go and help our neighbours, as making friends could be vital in surviving the apocalypse. So we make a move with some fuel in our pockets, so we can finally make use of the starter car.
He just bit me.
Obviously I tried to sort her out because I'm a gent, but there's no need to smack me in the head like that. Anyway, she crushes skulls, then refuels the vehicle. But she wants me to drive. I understand, I'm a best driver. Whee! And a bit of advice to all the younger men out there. Women love it when you pull that handbrake.
Oh, you drove far.
And before speaking to the inhabitants, Amy decides to loot their front garden. And I'm nice enough to save her. So, you want to go talk to your guy?
I'm just stealing their stuff first.
Alright, okay, fair enough.
While they're watching.
Well, she does that, I steal their car from the shed out the back.
Hi, bitch.
Then she chats to the derelict souls. They want play examples, and I convince Amy the best way to get them is taking on a play cart.
Oh god, don't put that noise on.
So we head over to the play cart, and while we're driving through the beautiful Drucker County, let me just say, if you want to see more of this beautiful pain in my arse, could you drop a like on the video and say something nice about her in the comment section. Moving on, for this assault, Amy comes up with her plan.
I take it on while you do the surrounded zombies.
So basically keep you alive. Basically, Playcart is asleep until you start assaulting it.
Who's sleeping? Nap time.
And because we're on a lower difficulty, once the Playcart has been murdered, all the zombies will die. And seeing as I'm the distraction, Amy jumps out of the car while I reverse Donut with the sirens blaring.
Is there going to be zombies inside the house?
No, I think they should have all come out, to be honest. So she slaps it about a bit.
Hello, sleepyhead. Time to wake up, motherfucker.
But I get bored of driving about and want to get in on the action myself. Okay, sounds like you phased it. I headbutt my way through the window and charge in to save her. But it seems Amy is ignoring her character's needs.
I'm in a bad way. Grow up, woman.
So I decide the best way to help her right now is with a fuel bomb. But I don't think this exactly had the desired effect.
Oh, I'm dead.
What? Amy, how the fuck have you died? What? Now, I don't think there's friendly fire in this game, because if there was, my stream chat would have killed me hundreds of times by now. But she did die merely moments after I nuked her with a fuel bomb. What did What did you do? How did you die?
I was just doing what you said to do.
Yeah, but you gotta keep yourself alive. I can't believe she's trying to pin that one on me. Ignore the fuel bomb. She actually has no idea how she died. So, Your Honor, I am cleared of any and all wrongdoing. Sorry, just felt like I should probably get that speech prepared, you know. Anyway, while I wait for her to respawn, I set off some fireworks and do some roly-polies around a burning field. Well, your character's body's by here if you wanted to retrieve the goodies.
Why is my body not inside?
Because you turn into a zombie, Amy.
Ooh, did I? Was I cool? Well, I did get bit when I first entered the house.
So I tried telling her about her infection meter.
Oh yeah, I know that. I was only a smidge tiny infected.
I also asked her how her health was looking.
Oh, that was terrible.
Oh, you gotta keep yourself alive, woman.
I didn't know what to do. I tried eating my food.
I tell her the snacks will only increase her stamina.
Well, yeah, I need to do that because mine was shit. And my bandages wouldn't do nothing.
And the excuses just continue.
Yeah, I was stuck in a corner. I couldn't see what was going on.
Thankfully, the heart is only 2 shot, so she's able to claim the victory.
Ooh, bow and arrow. I want that.
She loots the heart, but forgets the one thing we came here for.
Yeah, I have no room for anything.
What's really funny is, before you even started assaulting the heart, we had 2 plague samples here, and you only need 2 for this mission.
You said to go attack the heart.
Yeah, I know.
You're at fault for me dying.
No, I'm not at fault for anything. I think we should have a poll in the comment section. Was it mine or Amy's fault for her dying? So we make our way back to the Derelict Souls, which surely has to be the name of our rock band.
Well, look, they got a garden. We can just see their plants.
What are you gonna eat? Just fucking bushes?
No, there'll be some vegetables.
She gives him the plague samples, and we get a rucksack full of petrol as a reward. After that, we head back to base, making sure to take both cars with us.
Oh, there's a rock.
That's a big rock to run into. So we park up and drop off the shit. And Amy questions the mental health of her community.
Why is my person depressed?
Probably because they're probably starving and one of their friends has literally just died.
It's just life.
That's just life. Just part of the zombie apocalypse. I also recommend that she builds herself a garden.
You cannot build a garden.
Turns out she hasn't got enough building materials. So we decide to go help out some more neighbours, this time the open rangers. Just turn the sirens on so they know that, you know, the police are on the way, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Obviously, I drive us both off the cliff. Just wear your seatbelt and you'll be fine. And before we get to the open rangers, we collect some building materials from this unfinished house. Oh, you already got a hostile enclave on you.
Because I'm cool.
Okay, that makes you cool, does it? Because you got people who hate you without even meeting you.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
This shows them, like, how brutal we are, that they're scared of us.
So we get to the open rangers, and basically we got a couple of knobheads who are always up late partying, which is dangerous because it's attracting zombies.
Sounds fun. Was my invite.
Amy agrees to have a chat with these knobheads, and I start acting like a little bitch.
Drive, bitch, drive.
Okay, no need to call me a bitch. When we arrive, Amy chooses the route of diplomacy.
Knock, knock, hello.
But that gets her smacked in the face with a shovel.
Oh my god.
Thankfully, my frags knock him to the floor. Oh my god, indeed. They just fucking knock you straight to the floor.
I'm out. Peace out, brother.
And it's got to be said, fair play to these guys, because they really take a hammering. Well, I'm just burning people alive. It's just kind of my thing. The last hostile falls, then Amy gets surrounded while we're searching the corpses.
Will you stop that?
Yeah, but I can't hurt you. I mean, technically, I did very much hurt myself.
Oh, I thought these were the party people.
Yeah, these are the party people.
Number says meet the party people at the vegan shop.
Oh, did we just kill the wrong people? Oh.
Actually, no, they bombed me when I walked in, so...
Yeah, they bombed you.
You bombed me, didn't you? It was you.
I tried bombing them. Anyway, let's go meet the party animals.
Yeah, let's go, shall we?
Whew, I think I might have got away with that one, boys. But when we get to the party animals, it seems we're a little too late.
Because we were busy, that's why.
Yeah, do you reckon? Because we were murdering other people.
Ah! I'm surrounded.
I save her life by spraying 7.62 rounds into the crowd. I'd noticed she didn't moan at that, did she? Oh no, got no problem tanking a bullet or two. But if it's a little tiny frag grenade or a completely non-lethal fuel bomb, then she loses her frickin' mind.
I'm gonna die again.
Not on my account, Amy, you won't. Not on my account. And I don't know how this happened, but after clearing the horde and saving her life again, you earned a multiplayer reward. Oh, look at that. Right, this is my gift to you. I'm about to go kill this play card.
Okay, I'm gonna be on this car, okay?
There you go, fellas. You don't need to buy expensive jewellery. You don't need to take them to fancy dinners. All you gotta do is smack up a diseased, pulsating piece of flesh. I get the first phase out the way with my melee weapon before putting my fuel bombs to good use. That combined with a fully auto AK gets the job done. Then after a quick looting session, we leave the area. Although on the way back to base, Amy gets ripped out of the car. Oh. And I definitely don't run her over.
Don't worry, I didn't need to be in the car or anything.
The zombie ripped you out, not me.
I still bleeding. Oh!
There you go.
Let me take some meds.
Good idea.
In the back. Ah!
So we get home and drop off our shite. Then finally we decide to sort out some dodgy fuckers who've been stealing medical supplies. And obviously I take all of the shortcuts I can. Whee! Oh shit.
Oh my god.
It's all good fun and games, right? So we get to the neighbouring folks and Amy has a very stark warning.
Right, try not to kill anybody this time, shall we?
I am not going to kill anybody. You are the boss. I'm going to listen to exactly what you say.
We were attacked and robbed. My friend is hurt. Can you help us get the med back? Oh, okay, looks like we're striking hard and fast.
Okay, hard and fast, eh?
How everybody likes it.
Mia has decided to come with us as we make our way to the Tartan Mart. And when we get there, I stick with my usual tactic of lobbing a fuel bomb through the window, and Mia runs straight into trouble. Also, Amy couldn't be bothered to bring a gun, so I'm actually doing all this by myself. Now we get the grave robbed for some paracetamol, then we'll have to let Bran know about Mia. Meanwhile, Amy's using the only car we brought to thin out a horde that's gathered thanks to my pipe bombs.
I was a body, where would I be? For the inside or out?
But to be honest, I think they're everywhere because I did sort of like nuke them. I'd say that's one of them. There's not much left of them though.
When did I get bit? Oh, ages ago.
Wait, have you got a countdown?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
She collects the meds and we make our way back to see Bran.
You think we should just kill Brian?
What, you want to kill Bran? It's
Oh,
Bran.
Bran.
You want to kill Bran?
Well, you don't have to tell him the bad news.
Well, it's entirely up to you. It's your playthrough.
Maybe we can bring him with us. He can be our friend.
You do need community members.
Don't tell him I said we should kill him first. Keep that a secret.
Yeah, no problem. Amy tells him about Mia and he agrees to join the team.
Cool, we've got a new friend.
Cool.
Come on, friend.
Let's go take him home. And instead of getting a lift back to his new home, Bran decides he wants to work on his cardio in the middle of the night.
Have fun. You don't want to lift me? I know we don't have any doors. You can sit in the boot if you're not that comfortable.
And I always take a rejection very well. Well, he's not very agile.
Oh my god. Didn't he need the meds for him?
Yeah, probably. It's not my fault, you know what I mean?
No, sure. You just hit him in the car.
Well, he was in the middle of the road. Like, there's a path for a reason. It's like cyclists, honest to God.
Yeah, let's try the car with no doors.
Yeah, sounds fair.
Or live on the wild side.
Yeah, exactly. So, where are we going?
Oh, wait. I didn't tell you. Wait, boy.
Her ammo supplies are non-existent, and she's losing a lot of food a day. So I recommended she claims a local shop as a food outpost.
Oh, that looks a bit shitty, doesn't it? I don't know about this one.
I explained to her the aesthetics don't bloody matter, as they all give out the same amount of food. So while Amy's searching cars outside, I go for the window and clear the shop of zombies. Am I husband of the year or what?
Incoming zombie.
Oh, I got him. So I show her how to claim the outpost. I got
Oh,
him.
that was you for a sec.
Thanks, Em. I also tell her she now has access to the supply locker from this shop, and she should think about emptying all of her pockets so she's got plenty of room to loot. But the only thing you can't store is the rucksacks on your back, so you stick them in the boot of the car. And seeing as it was probably my fault the car's in this condition, I whip out a spanner or two from my supply locker and fix up the vehicle.
Oh, thanks.
There's also a gun shop right next door, and seeing as she's already low on ammo, this just seems like a logical next step.
I'll go for the door. Like a normal person.
Alright, Dame, Christ's sake, like, throw me any more shade and I'll die from vitamin D deficiency. She finds plenty of ammo and guns. Meanwhile, I do what I gotta do to keep us both safe. This has basically turned into an anthropological documentary about hunters and gatherers. Although we're probably not gonna be able to eat the kind of shit I'm hunting. She then gathers herself some new fashion sense.
Oh, I got a hat.
We decimate the entire area of its natural resources. Okay, actually, that might be a little bit extreme. Basically, we pinched everything we can get our grubby little hands on. Ready? SEAL Team 6. Charge.
Clear.
But to be honest, I don't think she knows what clear means, as there's still a fair few zombies about.
Stop making noises.
What do you mean? I'm clearing zombies, eh? She again manages to update her wardrobe,
Oh, I got another hat.
then claims this clinic as her second outpost. We again loot this entire area, and slowly she's starting to build up a steady stream of supplies. She gets building mats from this shed, which will be really handy because I've told her the next thing she needs to do is start building. But she'll need a few more sacks before she can build everything she requires. You get the searching and I'll keep you alive. But our drive over here has sort of gathered a small gathering of knobheads, and I've got to try and hold them off while she gathers the building materials from this shed. Oh shit.
I'll help.
Always gotta appreciate when your wife is willing to get her hands dirty. I finish off the last zombie with the old face stamp technique. I must have some incredible footwear to stamp through a bulletproof helmet. That would be a great segue into a shoe deal, but Nike has unfortunately been ignoring my calls. Bastards. I decide to buy Amy a present, and what could a woman want more than a rucksack full of 2x4s? And now I think she should have enough materials to last a little while, although she doesn't pay attention when I tell her the good news.
Sorry, what did you say? I didn't pay attention at all.
I bought some building materials materials from your neighbours.
Okay, cool.
The derelict souls would actually like to speak to Amy.
Ah, good to see you. Want to chill a bit?
Not really, mate.
They're looking for medical supplies, but Amy's really skeptical about giving them our paracetamol. So I come up with a crafty plan. I'm using a throwaway community with plenty of influence. So tell her to give her the medical supplies we've already acquired, then I buy them back off them. It's effectively a cheeky way of doing some money laundering. Except the apocalypse is a cashless society, so I guess it should be described as influence laundering. Speaking of influence, it'd be great if I could influence you to like the video and subscribe. Amy transfers all of the supplies, and then it's time to start building. She sticks a garden out the back. Next up, I recommend she upgrades her infirmary to level 2.
Do I want to waste my brookies?
Yes, I'd recommend upgrading the infirmary. I then give her a new sword as she's moaning her heavy weapon is, well, too heavy.
I like it.
She then speaks to one of her community members because it seems they've been robbed. So it's entirely up to you how you want to handle things, okay?
Needs to die. No one steals from us. If we let one person steal from us, everybody else will be like, oh, we can get away with it, you know?
Yeah, it's a good point. Well, I think there's our thief. The thief is just a starving man trying to feed his wife and kids. But I get the feeling my psychotic wife is starting to soften. She tells him to give us back the food and she'll let him live. And then he runs off into the sunset. Weirdly still with a food rucksack on his back.
Can I still kill him? Where'd he go?
Alright, maybe not. She still lusts for blood.
Kill him! Shit.
you really wanted to kill him, didn't you?
Yeah.
With her devastated, we head back to HQ because she needs to swap characters to do our next quest. You see, Alma used to have an aunt who was a bit of a survivalist, but at the moment, Amy has her priorities in a very different zone.
I'm just dressing her up first. I need to make sure she looks cool.
I look forward to the grand reveal.
Get my outfit done, I look cute.
It seems Aunt Lucy's house is deep into plague territory. Oh, well, while we're there, we might as well take on a plague cart.
Oh, great. One of my favourite things.
Although Amy's not thrilled with my choice of route.
Oh my Jesus.
Did trust me to drive, so you gotta deal with the consequences. We arrive at Aunt Lucy's house and I whip out the handbrake for style points. We take out a couple of zombies outside, then we move inside. I'm on your 6. But she must be completely blind as she literally runs past a zombie. She finds what we need.
Ooh, a bloody note. Okay, like a bloody note, but oh, just a bloody note.
Well, there you go. So you've done the mission now.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, well, some of them are. You gotta read the context behind them.
Oh, see, that's my problem when I play games. I don't even read things. I just like run, go get what needed, and then...
Yeah, so basically, your aunt is a prepper, so you were trying to find a stash, but all you found was the bloody note.
Bloody useless then, innit?
Next stop, the plague cart. And we all know what happened last time we tried one of them. So I'd say this time it's crucial we arrive with a plan. How do you want to take down this one?
This heart, I feel we just go for it.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
Well, can't exactly blame her. When has any of my plans ever come to fruition? I put a firework down out the front to hopefully cause a distraction. Then we rush inside and start smacking the shit out of it. Although I reckon I'm definitely doing more damage, seeing as I got a heavy double bit axe and Amy's got a bloody meat cleaver. This time I've also made sure to tell her about the heart's 3 phases. She takes down the second phase suspiciously quickly, especially as she is only using a bloody meat cleaver. Then together we finish the bastard off, and thankfully on this difficulty all the zombies around us drop down dead. But after what happened last time, I definitely need to check her condition. Now, are you infected? What's your
I'm
thing?
infected, but not enough for it to give me a timer.
How far are you?
Like, teeny tiny.
She loots the play cart.
Ooh, a gun.
And seeing as that went really well, and seeing as we're in the area, I decide to take on another. And on the way over there, I explained to her that a meat cleaver isn't exactly an efficient way of taking out play carts.
My person's way too small to carry a heavy weapon.
Oh yeah, obviously. I can't believe she's gone for the, oh, I'm a little defenseless lady argument. Nice try, Amy, but I'm not falling for that one, love. Now get in there and smack that pulsating meat. As I hop through the window, I make a horrifying discovery. A sleeping bloater in the middle of the petrol station. It blows its load in my face, but Amy is none the wiser. And just look at this psychotic bastard's face. You know exactly what he's thinking. It's basically built into his DNA. He just can't help himself. Hang on, I gotta do this. Sorry, I had to. Okay, well. Oh, we've got
I'm dying.
Get up.
I think I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh.
I'm dead.
Oh.
That was your fault again.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm about to get attacked by your corpse.
No shit, you deserve to be attacked by my corpse.
Oh. That's my bad. Can I get an RIP Amy in the comment section? Her replacement community member rifles through her decapitated corpse. And I think it's fair to say I'm gonna have to do some fucking groveling later. So how many people have you got left now? 2?
2.
Okay, we need to get you some friends.
If you keep killing them.
That wasn't my fault, to be fair. There was literally a bloater in the middle of the thought that was about to pop. If I didn't do that, then you could have died anyway. don't know.
This is your plan, eh? You're just trying to get me to build up a community, and then you're just gonna off everyone and mad people and just take over. That's your plan, eh?
I mean,
to do all the dirty work and...
That's the way the cult maneuvers itself. And what makes things worse, that was the only member who had hero status. I literally murdered my wife's future leader. Let's hope she's not about to divorce me. Right, so seeing as we're back at base, Amy speaks to her only other surviving member about an enclave that's stockpiling weapons. So we decide to go and pay him a visit, just to have a little chat. And that's when Amy makes a discovery.
Oh my god. There's on the my community. She's got a tombstone with candles around it.
Yep, they do that.
Why is my other one didn't get that?
Yeah, she would have.
I'm out the car!
What?
Sorry, I jumped.
What the fuck are you doing? So I stop to pick her up, and we head over to the three foragers to confront them about their weapons hoarding. But Amy's undecided about how she wants to deal with this potential threat. As a change of pace, she tries to play it nice.
No, I'm putting my foot down.
Oh, well, fine, bitch.
They then become hostile and she smacks Amy in the face with a baseball bat. I also get shot in the back. To be honest with you, I didn't even see those crafty little bastards hiding in the corner, because if I had, I definitely would have prepared for them.
Ow, bitch.
Jesus Christ, Amy, we really need to have a conversation about your disgusting language. The only B word you should be calling a woman is beautiful. Bitches love being called beautiful. So given that we've been raided with a horde and there's hostiles all around us, I decide to pull off the old scorched earth strategy. I then pull off a little headshot, and that leaves one last surviving member. And I'm guessing she doesn't fancy her odds because she decides to surrender. But Amy's not taking any prisoners.
That was funny because I didn't have any ammo on me, so I don't know how you killed her.
Next up, we decide to pay a visit to some medical professionals. Well, former medical professionals, but they're looking to start back up again. And given how much collateral damage we've had so far, I don't think it would be a bad idea to open up a doctor's surgery. But I'm starting to think I'm having a negative effect on Amy.
Do we need to kill anybody?
Alright, enough of the bloodthirstiness, right? You just need to talk to the person at the first. You don't even know what we're here for.
I know they could be hostile.
They might be.
It won't be the first time I've opened a door and someone's tried to kill me.
That was a dig.
Oh my god!
She chats to the medical peeps and agrees it would be really handy if they opened up a medical clinic. But at that exact moment, we're attacked by raiders.
What's going on?
Right, we gotta keep them alive, eh? I set the house on fire and unleash a barrage of high-caliber weapons into the faces of the bastards. And I'll be honest, they barely put up a bloody fight. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if they were worth the fuel bombs and 7.62 rounds. With one last hostile remaining, a horde of blood plagues sweep our location. But you already know how your boy's gonna sort this one out. The final hostile falls, and the doctors give Amy some medical supplies as a thank you for keeping him alive. Oh yeah, of course she kept them alive. Talk about stolen valor, fuck me, man. So we start making our way back to base, but I decide as an apology for the incident earlier, I should take down a play cart on my own. So tell Amy to jump onto the roof of the car, and I start smacking the bitch with my heavy axe. But this is only Dread Zone and I'm the world's greatest lethal player, so you probably already know how this is gonna go. But once I finished, I realised Amy stood in the fucking bloater cloud. Oh my god, Aim, get down! Get down! What happened there?
I can't answer that. Maybe it just touched some like pointy object and just exploded.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah.
After the cloud dissipates, we get back in the car and take off. Who put that rock there? So we get back to base, and after Amy changes characters, we decide to go and recruit some new members to her team. There's this allied enclave that we helped out previously, and she recruits Evan the mechanic to the team. Thankfully, her gang is now back to 3, and before we can head back out, we get into a bit of a domestic over firearms.
I just need a gun and some ammo, okay? Just give me both.
There you go. Take that. Take that, for the love of God, take that. The first mission we have to do is a trader mission where we have to go find luxury goods at the faded brown house. But I didn't check the map before we headed out.
Oh, is it right there? We could have walked.
Yeah, we could have walked. Think of the environment. That's when a fellow decides he wants to join the party, and we get a knock at the door IRL. Amy nominates herself to go and answer it, so I have to keep her safe and sound until she can return. Although technically we are married, so I should probably keep her safe and sound in like sickness and health and all that other shite. Thankfully, I'm just built different and keep her alive with absolutely zero issues whatsoever. She returns, but there's something telling me that she just doesn't trust me.
First thing before I enter, you gonna throw any bombs? Are you gonna kill anybody that I should know about?
Well, no, there's no one in there. I'm looking for a zombie out back, but it's fine. Oh, I got him.
Oh, it's dark in here. I don't like this.
Yeah, it's dark. But there's no zombies.
Ah!
Oh, okay, well, I could have
You
touched.
liar!
Well, there's no zombies on the map, I should have said. Sorry. Thankfully, it was only the one and Amy sorted it before I got there. Now, next up, it's time to assault a play card. But first, I want to make sure she's got her highest standing character equipped. And it's fair to say that was a bloody experience trying to tell her how to find that out. She decides on a warlord leader, so we park up so she can swap over.
Okay, I think he's got a bit of a head injury, but he says he's cheerful, so
okay.
I think it's fine.
I gift her a medikit because the last thing I want in this video is for another person to go bye-bye. Then after many more minutes of dicking about, she decides she's ready.
You know what, we're just gonna stick with where I go. I have no ammo.
How she's got no ammo when I've just gifted her a gun with a full mag and full stack of ammo, I'll never know, but I think it's probably best that we just move on. Hey, it's my first live viewing of my favourite drunken Welshman. Thank you, mate. I'm not drunk. I don't know where I've got this reputation from.
It's just your personality.
Alright, thanks, Abe. Enough from you. The play cart is in an auto shop, so I park the car in a way to try and slow the flow. But she's gonna have to do the heavy lifting on this one if she wants to max out her standing. So I tell her to pop an energy drink and smack the sack. And my mission is simple. Keep the zombies from touching Amy. It's basically like when we used to go nightclubbing when we were younger. Except the ones I'm telling to fuck off now are much less smellier. She gets the first phase out of the way, and being the loving husband I am, I decide to help out with a pipe bomb.
Oh.
She goes back to slapping strange meat, and I take care of the knobheads trying to attack us. But when the hordes get too big, it's time to light this shit up. Okay, it's quite a big fire. Well, move! Move! Surely I can't kill her 3 times in a row using the same tactics. Surely if she dies again, she's worthy of a Darwin Award. Thankfully, she doesn't die and gets the kill. Although I probably should have given her a better melee weapon than a meat cleaver. Our next plan is to help out some strangers, but Amy's moaning her melee weapon is damaged, so I tell her to use the gun.
Well, I don't have no ammo. I told you this when we were back at the house.
Oh, I give you a gun and ammo.
Yeah, but you give it to Evan, which Evan is not existing right now.
Oh damn, I don't think I've ever heard something so thought-provoking in my life. Do other people simply stop existing when they're not around me? That's some major main character syndrome going on there. The things I do to try to be nice to her, give her guns, and then she doesn't even use them.
You give it to the different person.
Yeah, but you can just store it and take it off him.
You just said, go back, change to the person. You didn't say, go back, make sure your weapons are in store, change person.
I also haven't said, make sure you don't piss and shit yourself, but you managed to do that, okay?
I'm not a baby, James.
Now go talk to that person in there.
I'm taking some medicine.
Amy then talks to the Bonesaws and they want to move bases into a medical centre so they can start supplying medical care to other survivors. But this being America, it just kinda seems like a get-rich-quick scheme, if you know what I mean. But before we do that, seeing as she's injured and got no ammo, I take her back to base so she can heal. I also give her my favourite shotgun and a full stack of ammo. She better bloody appreciate this kind gesture.
Ooh, excited.
We can then make our way over to the medical centre to clear it out of zombies. But it seems Amy's not enjoying the drive over.
Your driving's always shit.
Hey, fuck you. My driving's always exceptional.
It's questionable, isn't it?
We then clear the medical centre together, but if I'm being honest, there was like 2 zombies anyway. Honestly, when did doctors become such pussies like? Imagine not being able to handle a couple of zombies when you got access to performance-enhancing medicine. Anyway, I tried to troll Amy with a landmine, but the only person I trolled was myself.
Oh, shit.
Well, I didn't think if I shot the landmine it would explode, okay? I know in hindsight, that's obviously a stupid thing. Seeing as we're here, I get Amy to loot the police station for goodies, and I don't know how, but fireworks just started blasting off.
Oh, no, there's the fireworks there.
Oh, that wasn't me. That must be,
no.
it's like an American thing. They're really big into the, is it like the July 1st or something, you know? I don't understand the culture, What am I supposed to do? Then it's time to retreat and unload, and for the first time ever, Amy has decided she wants to drive the car.
They're coming!
So we get back and unload, but now it's truly time to teach Amy the way of the warlord. There's a group of survivors nearby that used to be friendly towards us, but because we didn't feed their starving children or some shit, they've decided to become indifferent towards us. And as warlords, that's a crime punishable by death. So I tell Amy to approach from the front and get ready to threaten them. Meanwhile, I sneak around the back door and plant a landmine. Then while Amy's distracting from the front, I sneak up behind them and plant one at their feet. But unfortunately, the game won't let us threaten them.
It just said trade or learn about them.
That's hugely disappointing.
Ugh.
Well, that is incredibly disappointing. And what an unfortunate waste of landmines. And everyone knows a proper warlord needs a good supply of landmines. So we move on to a nearby player cart, but don't worry, we'll try and murder an innocent enclave later in the episode. This heart is located in the corner of a doctor's surgery, and I decide to soften it up a bit with a box mine. But what I didn't realise is this box mine happened to be a whistling box mine, and that kind of draws bigger crowds than usual. Back at base, I gave Amy some C4 to try and make this a bit easier. But I always have a sinister ulterior ulterior motive. And like an extremist with Parkinson's, I thought she'd accidentally blow herself up. But that did not happen. Instead, she's well clear when the bomb goes off, and that single C4 takes down the entire heart. And seeing as this is Dread Zone, that also takes down the hordes around us. So we spend 5 minutes looting the local area. I try to defy YouTube's copyright system. Then Amy turns down my offer of a gift from a mysterious stranger. Just when I think I'm starting to understand women, she turns down my gift of high caliber weaponry and experimental drugs. Let's crack on to the next play card. But being honest, this heart wasn't part of the original plan, but seeing as the last was so easy and we couldn't even fight that enclave, we have ourselves an abundance of explosives left over. But she's made the mistake of planting a second C4 device without exploding the first. Then a feral decides he wants to have a go. Well, Aim, your next quest, you gotta take out this feral. I managed to shake him off with excessive use of the B button, then make things interesting by dropping a fuel bomb on the approaching hordes. But Amy just refuses to use the shotgun I gave her earlier. Honestly, no idea what it is about serrated steel that makes this woman go mental.
A person needs direct.
Obviously, she hasn't been taking herself some rave energy.
Oh, am I supposed to be shooting people? Okay.
Well, if you don't want to. Well, at least she's remembered she's got a gun. Unfortunately, though, she's got the accuracy of a one-legged Kai Havertz. If you're an Arsenal fan and don't like that joke, I'd suggest replacing Kai in your head with a rival striker. It doesn't even have to be funny. Football Twitter will still be happy to tell their wife and kids. But once again, the crowds get too much and she collapses to her knees. And my birthday's not even until December. Unfortunately for Amy, there's only one way I know to solve a problem like this. I then swoop in like a hero to fix the situation. But unfortunately, she has a disagreement with a bloater. Get out that gap! Get out the cloud! Get out the cloud, Aim!
I'm trying!
Press B to dodge.
What are you stupid twit?
Oh my god. And after all that drama, we haven't even taken out the bloody play card. Luckily, I'm able to keep the hordes distracted while Amy creeps in and plants another C4.
Like, that was just all a ploy. That was a ploy. Make it look like I was struggling, and I wasn't.
I don't know, I'm tempted to call bullshit on that one. What do you reckon, chat? Let me know in the comment section. While she's looting the heart, I tell her to make sure she collects the plague samples as we can use them for easy influence later. We then make our way to another enclave, and these might be the stupidest I've met yet, as they've decided to set up in a warehouse when there's a perfect 4-bed detached right next door. And seeing as we discovered earlier Amy has a fear of going into buildings, I decide to make sure it's nice and clear for her. I then tell her to go give the guy some plague samples.
Why are you running away from me?
She eventually catches them and gives them the plague samples. I also think it would be a good idea if we could get Amy a new base. So I check out the options, but unfortunately she just doesn't have a big enough community.
Yeah, because you keep killing them. What about more?
Alright, okay, you have to keep bringing that up, don't you? A stranger seeks assistance nearby, and apparently we're the sort of warlords that help people all of a sudden. Wait, when the fuck did this happen? Well, there's this bloke named Liam in this warehouse.
Hello.
Liam's looking for painkillers and Amy's happy to give him some, even though if you feed a stray, they're more likely to come back for more. And would you look at that, he now wants to join the community. Amy says yes, which in hindsight is probably a smart play, especially as every member of her community just tend to spontaneously combust. Again, that's my bad. So we drop Liam back home, then we head out to claim a new outpost. An outpost that would make any warlord giddy with excitement. An outpost that will allow us to drop artillery strikes on our enemies. Unfortunately, that outpost is deep into plague territory, so we're gonna have to take down another heart in order to make the area safe. But hey, at least the sun's shining and we're chilling with friends. I'm sure this is gonna be a breeze. Although that does seem to be a sizable horde that's followed us here. Oh yeah, and seeing as this is a mission, we have to bring along one of Amy's community members, who immediately tanks a firebomb straight to the face. You know what, if you can take a shot like that, you're alright in my books. After clearing the entire horde, mainly thanks to my firebomb, let's be honest now, me and Evan then become feminists and stand around watching Amy's assault on the play card. She's an independent woman who don't need no man. Oh wait, hang on, some dickhead just dropped a pipe bomb. It's me, I'm the dickhead. I also throw a firebomb for good measure. I'm yet to face a problem I can't fix with fire. One final pipe bomb through the bathroom window drops the play card. Amy celebrates this by pretending she's Tom Daly.
Go for a swim.
We can then make our way over to claim that outpost, but it seems the car has started smoking. You can probably thank my fuel bomb for that one. We get to the military compound, but there's already people here looting. There's also a pretty sizable horde that's decided to follow us and made a pretty severe nuisance of themselves. But you know what they say, when in doubt, whip it out. But for the love of God, please try not to end up on a register. Amy then tries to carry out her leadership duties.
Hello, come back, you twit.
By trying to recruit this young lady.
I Can't agree.
Okay, bye, bitch.
Fair enough. She then turns this place into an outpost, and to top off her warlord training, I tell her how to set a field of landmines. That clears all the zombies in the near vicinity, but her training is not complete yet. After spending the next 20 minutes or so looting the area, I even managed to find her a signal antenna. But now it's time for her biggest test of all. Can she kill a plague juggernaut? But admittedly I do soften him up at first with my back end. Amy jumps out of the car, while I remain mobile for the optimal viewing experience. She does however immediately jump on the roof of a car, meanwhile I'm gonna be filing a claim for whiplash. But pretty quickly he moves his attention onto Amy, who accidentally drops a grenade on him.
Oh shit.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever been more proud. She then proceeds to get the easiest dub of her State of Decay career, as the Juggernaut stands perfectly still and takes shotgun blast after shotgun blast to the face.
Oh, I missed it.
Okay, so maybe that was a lie. After missing the execution, she then gets trapped against a wall and gets absolutely annihilated.
I'm dead.
There you go. Now's your chance. Jump on. Jump on. Jump on his back. Jump on his back. Yes, you can. And oh yes, she most certainly can. She jumps on that big bastard's back and doesn't stop stabbing until the fucker goes down. She might have caught plague in the process, but in my opinion, that's gotta be marked down as a win. She has 3 play carts left on Drucker County, and then we'll be completing her Warlord legacy. And we head off to make a start on that, but Amy's complaining.
Have you seen the state of the car? Oh.
She refuses to drive, then gets in the one seat that has no door in.
Oh, I'm so gonna get ripped out this car.
If only she knew that was the least of her concerns. I just hope she's got her seatbelt fastened. We then make our way towards a play cart, and this being Drucker County, going as the crow flies isn't really the best strat. But hey, we get to the other side of the valley without the car bursting into flames, so there's that at least. But then we have to take a break in proceedings as Amy has to take our new puppy Mia outside to do her thing. Everyone say how cute she is in the comment section. And this being on multiplayer, I'm obviously not able to pause it, so I've got to keep her alive until she comes back. Which should be pretty simple, as at the end of the day we're in a car. Just keep moving and we'll be sound like. That is, unless a zombie grabs her while she's defenseless and rips her out of the car. Oh shit, she's got pulled out. You've also got a feral charging at her. How exactly do you save the woman you love? Vehicular manslaughter. Effective, but frowned upon in a civilized society. But right now, we got bigger problems than that. A Juggernaut has joined the party. And I've got to keep his attention on me, otherwise Amy's going to be used as a fat fucker's chew toy. Leave my wife alone, you big brute! But my weapon being unsuppressed has attracted a bit of attention. Oh shit. Oh shit. So now I've got to keep a jug and a horde of plague's heads away from my wife. No, 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 no! Oh my god. That's when Amy makes her return, which doesn't exactly paint me in the best light.
You're supposed... What happened?
Oh, you are pulled out, I'm sorry. Oh my god, what is going on with my controller? What's that saying about a bad workman blaming their tools? What a prick. Thankfully, I'm able to take down the Juggernaut, then sort out the crowds that are bothering Amy. She then tells me she's contracted blood plague, but that's alright because she's got a cure to sort it out. And that's why we always carry plenty of cures. Just in case a dodgy man you're carpooling with allows you to be ripped out and pounded by a big fat bloke. We park up next to the play cart, but a wandering horde threatens our safety. But that's surely nothing a Molly can't sort out. So I run in circles for 5, tossing bottles of volatile flammable substances over my shoulder. Then working together, we clean up the stragglers. How you looking?
I'm dying again.
She tells me she's got plague for the 2nd time, so I give her my last cure. Okay, well I'm pretty sure we can all agree that could have gone better. Oh, you don't say. Your missus got infected twice, never a good thing to say, and you've used up the majority of your ammo supplies. Seeing as this is Amy's save, I'll make her do the heavy lifting and send her in to take on the play cart. She completes the first phase with an auto shotgun I gave her, then I toss a molly to get a top quality assist. Then chaos ensues as another feral thinks he can have a go. Thankfully, Gunslinger goes bang bang. That is until the crowds get a bit out of control, and then it's time to light shit up. And that causes Amy to burst into song. I then get tackled by another feral, but as Amy kills the heart, it gets sentenced to the Shadow Realm. The feral disappeared. Oh no, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He's just developed the ability to teleport. Well, teleport away from this, you prick. But Amy's got more bad news.
You got any more cures?
And no, I don't. I've given them all to her.
I don't see why you're surprised. Like, these things are coming at me, I'm bound to get, like...
Well, the point is you gotta dodge up. That's the idea. But it's fair to say something seems off. What's the timer on?
Oh, I got loads of time.
Yeah, but what's it on?
Like a smidge.
What do you mean a smidge?
If you had to put your fingertip on it, it'd be like a fingertip width.
Wait, hang on. So you haven't got a timer then?
I don't know, but like an actual countdown?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, you haven't got plague then, you tit! What the hell? So she's used 2 vital life-saving cures to remove partial infection. Twice. I should probably take full responsibility for this fuck-up as her teacher, but my toxic masculinity prevents that. We then decide to head back to base to restock our supplies, and I make the mistake of letting Amy drive. Oh my god, the lag is real. I wish I could say this incident was a one-off, but this is Drucker County. Anyway, by some miracle, we make it back home with the car fully intact. Obviously ignoring the door that caused Amy to get ripped out, of course. After a quick stock up of supplies, we're back on the road. Because Amy's promised to give some ammo supplies to a nearby enclave. She gives them the sack and the derelict souls go from neutral to friendly.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, now they're friendly.
I didn't kill it. Bye.
Bye. And with our singular good deed of the year completed, it's back to sorting out the blood plague. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but Amy's back in the driver's seat. Which is fine, obviously, at the end of the day we got you in one piece. Amy runs in and pretty quickly completes the first phase with her sidearm. Go on, get out of the room, get out of the room, get out of the room. There you go, good, good.
Run, run, run.
I then toss a molly and throw myself out of the window.
Ah, there's so many of them.
Oh my god, you still in there? That's alright, I can fix things by burning the entire place down.
Well, reload, you twat.
Then after a lot of fighting in order to clear the hordes, Amy runs in and completes the second phase. And that obviously causes us to get into another fight with another horde.
Oh my god.
But I'm once again complaining about my bloody controller. Oh my god, why is it so fucking delayed? Stop doing this, you fucking... Now look, I don't make excuses, but I do occasionally have reasons for the lack of quality performance. Number 1, lag, the gamer's greatest foe. 2, performance anxiety. I'm not used to having to be my best with so many people watching. 3, the controller. Must be the batteries are running low or something, because usually I'm like the Lionel Messi of State of Decay 2. Anyway, Amy finishes off the heart while I deal with another pesky feral that has apparently evolved to be immune to my gunslinger abilities. Why is snap aim not working on ferals? It works on everything else. And from rewatching this footage a few times, I can see there's actually Amy who saves me for once. We then turn a nearby supermarket into a food outpost to allow us to restock supplies without travelling to the other side of the map. And while we're doing that, Amy develops a new ability. On my screen, right, you'll just sort of slowly slide it away.
Running away from you.
You're not even running, you're like, well, if you're running, you're moonwalking.
What can I say? I got style.
I also spot a car around the back, so I get that up and running, so now we have 2 vehicles to travel with. So you know what that means, we get a race, baby.
You got a better car than me.
Do you want to swap cars? She rejects that offer and immediately takes an early lead. But I just need to bide my time and be patient.
I'm in a castle. I want a castle.
You can claim it as a base if you want. And thanks to her being distracted by a pretty pink castle, I win our race to the final playgart. And with this potentially being the final playgart she'll ever face, I decide to show her the way of the cheese. Also, that sounds exactly like a rejected Star Wars title. By parking the cars like we have, nothing should be able to attack us when we finish the final playgart. So once we've climbed over the cars, I send Amy in to batter it hand to hand. Which ultimately means this playgart is barely an inconvenience. Now with the blood plague completely eradicated, Amy decides she wants to move to the castle base because she's a pretty princess or something. I'll be honest, I wasn't really listening. The only problem with that being she hasn't got enough recruits to claim it. And she'll have even less if she keeps driving the way she is. So we start our recruitment drive by taking on a mission titled Explosive Heart, which doesn't make a lot of sense as all the playcards have already been eliminated. Anyway, we get to Mary's location and Amy has a chat to her. She gives us some explosives to take out playcards with, then realises the job is done, so asks to join the team. And Amy's like, fuck we're gonna be moving into a castle. Whee!
Whoa.
Oh. Yeah, you're not setting a good example for Mary right now. We get her home surprisingly without destroying the car, but she still needs one more recruit before she can claim her next base. So under the cover of nightfall, we head out to make some new friends, which goes especially badly for me. Oh my god. And then the motherfucker backs over me. Oh my god, and again. I take over the driver's seat, then we head over to the medical enclave called the Bone Saws. Basically, they were attacked by a bunch of knobheads and are asking if we'd stick around to see if they come back. And we're like, yeah, sound bud. And surprisingly, with 2 big buff bastards like us at the door, they do come back, but this time to negotiate. They want some serious prescription pills to get lit to, but if we give in to their demands, then how the hell am I supposed to spend my Friday evening?
Yeah, you forgot to say please, asshole.
I start by spraying my lord into the leader's face, then Amy runs into the path of my molly throw. It's a tough sight with both sides taking a heavy hit, but with the power of family and friendship, and a little helping of a 50-round automatic assault rifle, we can eliminate the drug-craving knobheads. But being the warlords we are, we want something in return. For saving their lives, Amy takes one of them so we have enough members to move to the castle base. So welcome to the warlordship, Gregory. Let's be honest, every group of warlords needs an half-decent doctor. How else are we going to treat third-degree burns when I accidentally burn us all? We then make our way over to claim the castle base.
I'm the king of the castle, you're the dirty rascal.
She claims the base and all of her team move in. Amy then starts building a fighting gym, and instead of giving in to the demands of other enclaves demanding supplies, she's like, nah mate, it's time to remove them from the face of this earth. So we both rock up to the home of the derelict souls, and while I ready an artillery strike, Amy tells them to go fuck themselves. And just in case we ever made that fuck off clear enough, I toss a zombie into the mix too. Oh yes, fantastic. Oh man, that guy took it like a champ, by the way. They don't take that attempted murder very well, and instead of bending the knee like a good bunch of little bitches, they raise up arms to try and overthrow our reign. But guess what? Trying to overthrow a tyrannical dictator tends not to be very good for your longevity. So with one less demanding prick on the map, we can make our way back to our castle after a long night of hard graft. But by the time we we get back, we appear to have had a visitor. A dirty, stinking informant.
Don't worry, I got a gun on him. He's sort of facing the urinal, but he hasn't got his cock in his hand, so it's fine.
Amy comes to speak to him and he's like, please let me stay, I've got some crucial information that'll save your lives. Amy's like, if you don't tell me that information, I'm gonna shove a shotgun up your ass. He tells us his whole crew are planning on ambushing us, but we're like, I don't think so, but we're the predators of Drucker County. But when I say predator, I mean like a majestic jaguar, not John from the bushes in your local park.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
That's my bad, boys, but in fairness, we were nowhere near that sack of shit. Amy decides to set the armoured zombies on fire. I guess she's been learning closely, but that does add an extra bit of danger while we're dealing with the little bastards. But with them dealt with, we can continue our journey to the mutineers. We get to their home site and move in for the kill. I typically waste 2 grenades with terrible aim.
Oh god, I'm terrible with those frags.
But ultimately, you don't need good grenade skills to be a fantastic warlord. I bet you weren't expecting a motivational quote during a mission about murdering innocent rebels. What can I say? I'm the channel that gives you more. We extinguish life with extreme efficiency. Just another reason we're better than Dettol disinfectant. After that, Amy softens her lust for blood and allows the informant to stay with us. But now we have to travel around the map and make sure every other enclave are willing to fall in line and take orders like the good little bitches they are. And that ends exactly how you'd expect it would.
You slapped me that booty with a slickle.
Unfortunately, I'm not able to show you any of the other interrogations, as my footage corrupted. What can I say? At the moment, OBS is about as reliable as my father.
Should have reloaded beforehand, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, usually when you're about to start full-on war, you do make sure that there's bullets in your weapon.
But in order to prove that we're not complete psychos, we do agree to help a stranger find his missing friend.
Hey, we just got you. Give it patience.
I know,
Jesus
innit?
Christ.
God. Some people are just so impatient, aren't they?
Then after clearing all the undead and reuniting 2 mates, they ask if they can join Amy's group of warlords. She's like, I sound, but first you gotta pass a little test. They agree and the 4 of us travel through the night over some pretty dodgy terrain until we get to the site of the initiation. And that site just so happens to be the Lone Raider Curveball. 4 stacked warlords against 1 lonely boy. It was only ever gonna end one way.
Oh yeah, that's the way. Oh look, Johnny really got his hands dirty. What a guy.
With them having passed their initiation, we drop them back at the castle. Then me and Amy head out to finish the coalition once and for all. And I was smart enough to bring more bloody zombite, which certainly makes for an interesting spectacle, especially as Amy decided to wait in the car.
Hey, why did you get out the car?
Because I had to go and drop the zombie, you tit. How else was I gonna fucking...
But I then realised they're actually dealing with the zombies incredibly well, which means someone's gonna have to get their hands dirty, and seeing as I'm the one with the bloater grenades, it's time for some chemical warfare.
Blow a grenade, bitch.
God damn, it's been so long since I used these, I forgot exactly how useful they were against humans. Amy seems to be struggling with a guy armed with a shank.
Ah, I'm dying!
So I decide to help her out by burning everything around her. Man, I'm such a great husband.
I got it. I'm fine.
We then have to interrogate the final member to find out where the rest of them are. And Amy has a really interesting interrogation tactic, facing the opposite direction for some reason.
Fine, you can go, but...
No, hang on a second, we need to discuss this. Do you really want to let her go, or do you want to put a bullet in the face?
Well, I was just reading the options. I was actually going to click execute it.
Oh, my apologies, carry on.
Rot in hell!
Nah, bitch.
Next step, Coalition Headquarters, which just so happens to be on the other side of the pissing map, may I add. The one thing I've learned about this whole warlord thing is crimes against the living isn't very ecological. So we arrive at the headquarters of the Coalition, and I wish I could say things were a bit more exciting. They've chosen their base at the bottom of a water tower, which is totally tactically inept, and we completely wiped them out with no issues whatsoever. Honestly, it was like men versus boys out there. Let this be a lesson to anyone out there who's about to attempt a coup and overthrow an evil dictator. Don't. We take down the final member of the Coalition together, the Bonnie and Clyde of the apocalypse. Unfortunately, even though I did most of the heavy lifting in this playthrough, I don't get to sit around and watch the final cutscene. So instead, please enjoy Amy's description of that grand moment.
First things first, there's a skull, a dead person's skull head.
Okay.
And I'm walking on a very littered path. Then I got all my peoples, all my peeps.
Yeah.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them.
Sound.
They're all looking at me like I'm a hero.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, we're all matching outfits. Hey, Johnny, you're not in a matching outfit. Disappointed in you. Now I'm saying a speech that's gonna get people like riled up and just bring us all together like a family.
Gotcha.
Oh look, it's a cowboy hat. Now we want to take over the world.
Wow.
That's what you gotta do, you know. And now we're doing it's like a scenic shot across the hillside, on the blue skies. Boom, done. I like how that's how I end the thing. Boom, done.